Hey everybody, happy Saturday from Buenos Aires. This is Sean here. I decided to move my blog into my dining room today. The reason for that is so that you can see the beautiful tapestry behind me in this room, which is pretty much the same one as in the other room. Yeah. Today I'm going to blog about sushi in Buenos Aires. So last night, Eddie and I and his roommate slash friend Livia, we went to Chinatown. And why did we go to Chinatown? It was my second time there. You heard me blog a while back about going there for Chinese food. But I'm on kind of a budget right now for the next 2 weeks. He suggested sushi, and he said you can get it in Chinatown. So I'm like, okay, let's go. And so we were on our way, and he wanted to go at like 6 o'clock at night. And I was like, we can't go at 6 o'clock at night because the restaurants aren't even open yet for dinner. And so he's like, oh, no, we're going to a supermarket. Because the restaurants here open like 8 or 9 o'clock for dinner. And I'm like, we're going to a supermarket, okay. That's kind of interesting. And so, yeah, we got to the supermarket, and I was expecting them to maybe make it fresh there, or maybe there'd be some stuff in some displays. And it was more on the latter side. It wasn't even cold. It was kind of, there were a bunch of rolls wrapped up in saran wrap and sitting on a shelf. And I assumed they were made that day, hoping they were made that day. And they were really cheap. It was like 7 pesos for a roll, which is a pretty good price for down here. Works out to about $3. $2.50 for a roll. So we brought that home and to his place, and we ate it. And which leads me to give you a list today of things to be cautious about when getting sushi in Buenos Aires, some of which I'll be referring to what happened last night with the sushi we got, and other things just on some prior experiences. 2 general things about getting sushi in Buenos Aires is that you'll rarely ever find a sushi bar that you can actually sit down in front of while they prepare it in front of you. Almost any place you go to get sushi in Buenos Aires, they're going to be making it back in some kitchen, and then they'll bring it out and serve it to you. Rarely will you find people that are Japanese working in the restaurants. Usually it's all Argentines. Yeah, you have that to think about. A couple things about the ingredients is that they really love salmon. So salmon is going to be in almost absolutely everything that you get. It's you can pay more for other types of fish, but almost every single roll is salmon based. Also, they love queso Philadelphia, or as we call it, Philadelphia cream cheese. In the United States, you can get the Philadelphia roll at most sushi places, which will have the cream cheese. Here, it comes standard in almost every single roll, just as we would put avocado in a lot of rolls in the U.S. Very prevalent. One of the things that I didn't think about last night when getting my sushi, so I got all excited, we got home, we cut the rolls, and I was noticing as we were cutting the rolls that all of my fish was cooked. Every single roll that I bought, all the fish was cooked. I ordered both salmon and tuna. I was able to find a tuna. I was very excited about that. Tuna is my favorite basic fish to get in sushi. And cut it open, all the tuna was cooked. It was like getting tuna out of a can inside of a sushi roll. So it was kind of disgusting. The whole idea of cooked fish in sushi just makes my stomach turn. Salmon was also cooked, and it was not too good. So even though we saved some money by going to the Chinese supermarket to get our sushi off the shelf, it's not something I would recommend in the future. So again, just some basic things to think about. Quick review is you're probably not going to find a sushi bar. It's going to come out of the kitchen, so you're not going to exactly see who's making it or how they're making it. Almost everything you get will probably be salmon. Watch out to make sure that the fish isn't going to come out cooked. because it's something I didn't know about when I picked up my sushi at the supermarket yesterday, but I assumed it would say cocido, which means cooked. On the wrapper, it absolutely did not. So I'm probably alive today because it was cooked, instead of being raw fish just sitting on the shelf all day. But it was still pretty gross. And also watch out for Philadelphia cream cheese, unless you love it on every single roll. Okay. That's all I have for you today. Very short blog. I'm off to the gym and then work it all day. Bye-bye.